Hello, my name is Paul Semeh. I'm the founder executive director of the Street Children Empowerment Foundation. I'm interviewing with Sergia Starr for World AIDS Day. So we're having a very amazing show to a play she single-handedly wrote and acted, I Won't Cry. So make a time and be with us for the show. Sergia Starr, I want to thank you, really heartfelt thanks from the whole SCEF team, from all the children on the streets, that on World AIDS Day, you dedicate your creativity, your talent, your work, your lifeblood to support such an activity. This, I can't find enough words to say thanks.
Oh, wow. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you too. And I want to know what inspired I Didnt Cry. Tell us, bring us closer to that story, so our viewers will know what to expect.
Okay, so it's titled I Didn't Cry because I actually lost my older sister from AIDS. And
sorry, I accept my condolences.
Thank you. I tell her story of her being in an abusive relationship and with a heroin addict. And they actually, me watching her, and I was actually like angry at her. I was 14 when she passed away, so I was a teenager. Wow. And it touches me when, you know, a young person, like, yeah. I loses somebody because we don't understand what's going on. But exactly. Instead of crying, I was actually just angry, and I actually did not cry. My family members like, you're not gonna cry because your sister died. You don't wow. love her. And so I was getting that, and I just couldn't. I was just so angry that she stayed in this abusive relationship, and that, you know, she was going through it. So that's how I was relating to it at that age. And actually, Hilda Willis from IJU Productions, she's also my mentor, and as well, you know, she's a director. And so when I was, I think in the company that I work with was PYT. I'm trying to remember my age. I think I was like around 18 years old. So I was one of the youths that she worked with, and she had us write a monologue. And the first monologue that I wrote was the monologue that I used in the play, which is titled I Didn't Cry. So it actually came from me dealing with my sister, and wow. Hilda Willis asking us. It was a writing project that we were doing, and we created a musical. The students in the PYT, you know, yeah. We all were asked, write something that touches your heart or that you're going through, and that came out. And so that's how the play happened. Thanks to wow. Hilda Willis. I really always, you know, thanks to her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to stay there a little bit. You know, they say that when the anger strikes, when you have trauma or disaster, you can choose one of two ways. Either to just quail in and cry, or to step up and, you know, face the problem. Listening to and seeing a bit of the background of the story, I can say, is it more like you actually facing the problem and turning a traumatic situation into something of international awareness to get people to understand what people go through, or the background of how people end up in the situations they end up with, especially with HIV/AIDS.
Wow, you hit it in the button right there. That's exactly why I am doing the work that I do. I want to inspire young people and anyone in the audience to just love themselves, you know, and to also understand that your circumstances do not define your outcome. And so that is exactly why I do the work, that other people go through things. And it's either going to, my whole point is to strengthen them, but some people may choose to repeat the cycles, the negative cycles in their lives, or you can choose to, you know, just make a better choice. And a lot of that for me is education, which is number one. Just, you know, education is at the heart of it.
Yeah, I mean, even more important is the very chilling facts about HIV/AIDS. HIV/AIDS in Africa is one of the biggest humanitarian disasters of our time. South of the Sahara, the pandemic or the epidemic is the leading cause of death. 2/3 of all HIV-infected people worldwide are Africans. The disease, the poverty disease AIDS has devastating social and economic consequences. Can you believe that 25.5 million people infected in sub-Saharan Africa, 1.8 are younger than 18 years old? Can you believe this?
Wow. Yes, I can believe it. I mean, I've done my own, research in the past, and excuse me, my numbers may be wrong, but here in America as well, we have. I mean, of course, now we understand that children are born with AIDS, right? And but a lot also these young people are are just contaminating others because people want to be loved, or they're not educated, or they're not doing safe protected sex, and they might be involved in sex, of course. We need to educate our children, and not only that, I think more so get the help that they need, and I think it's just so big. It's like it is a world issue. I feel like it's World AIDS Day for a reason. It's such a world issue, and it's shocking that it's still happening even in COVID. Like, we're dealing with COVID, AIDS is still around, and people need to still be educated, and something still has to happen to stop the spread of AIDS, and we're still trying to figure that out.
Yeah, even more important about your play is the fact that you are turning trauma, you are telling the story of what the kind of abuse our girls go through that leads to all the very, very important discussion of HIV and AIDS. And I want to thank you so much that you dedicate such a day, your whole life creativity, so as to be able to raise funds to support children in the street situations in Accra, Ghana. I want to say thank you on all their behalf, the board and everyone. Thank you very much for this time.
You are welcome, Paul. It's my pleasure. I'm so glad to be of use in this world. That's what I want to do. Like, give my gifts away and be of some use, here on this beautiful planet we call Earth, right? So, yeah, thank you so much for, accepting my work to help funding this very important issue that we're still facing, and to help the youth in Ghana and the youth here in America. I feel really good about that. I love it. Thank you.
Kudos. Thank you very much. And thank you, everyone. It's been an amazing time with all of you. You don't want to miss the show. November 30th, December 1st, December 4th. You want to get your tickets, go to ijUproductions.com. You will get all the information that you can get your tickets. All this money is supporting street children in Accra, Ghana, to be able to find their voice and be able to communicate. And also, we are sharing very educative content on that day about HIV/AIDS on World AIDS Day. So you don't want to miss this.